Hello and welcome back. Today we're doing something a little bit different. Oh my goodness, I've not even done my intro, so I'm going too fast already. So pretty much what I'm trying to show you here is that I've built a town, sort of. So pretty much my kind of goal for this is I want to build a big town again because I had a lot of fun doing the hillside town that we did. And so yeah, that's kind of what we're doing. I've pretty much just covered the whole map with a wall on the outside, and then I've got a hill in the middle. It's got a couple tiers on it, you know, like levels and stuff. On the top level, we are going to be putting a castle. Castle Nooblet. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. Either way, it's going to be a big old castle up there. And then down the middle, I was thinking of putting like noble people, I guess. And in the, what is it? Down the bottom, the kind of just common townsfolk, if you will. So that's kind of the plan. And so I don't really want to do like a huge video for it. So what I'm doing is I'm speeding up again, and I'm just going to kind of talk through what I was planning, what I was doing. At the moment, you see me build a stable. As you can see, I've got all the things on the outside. I'm going to put water there later where those all are, but I just wanted them there ready to copy so that I could just put them down and use them whenever I wanted. So I think I've got every single one that exists. I spent 10-15 minutes just clicking through trying to get them all. But yeah, so I think I've got them all, and that way it's just super easy for me to pick what one we want to use there. So it is sped up to 350%, which I think is a pretty good speed. Again, I'm pretty happy with it. It's slow enough that it's, I don't know, still relaxing, but it's fast enough that you don't have to watch 2 hours of footage. So for being recording these and just having a quiet day by myself, just enjoying some peaceful times, if you will. I don't particularly have a plan. I kind of want to include everything that a town would have. This is going to be the hotel, because I figured by the entrance we needed a gate and, well, we needed a stable and a hotel, because I was like, well, you know, you come into town, you might need somewhere to stay, da da. So that's kind of what I'm working on here. Now I can keep on rambling while we're talking about the hotel or other stuff, but yeah, so I wanted to do like just focus on getting stuff with more detail than what I normally do. And because I want the videos to be under an hour, sometimes you can't really do that. And so a lot of these, let me see, I've bunched together a couple things that I've done. So we've got the hotel area, which is a 30-minute video. The bakery, which is 20 minutes. We got a noble house, and that's a 30-minute video. And then we got a blacksmith, which is in a 40-minute video. And then we got a fishing hut, which is a 25-ish minute video. So I've kind of grouped all these together, sped them up. And yeah, so that's kind of what we're working on. I was showing you today, but yeah, I kind of want to have everything. I'm thinking like we'll have like a potion shop as well, like a kind of like a magic hut, if you will. I want to do a castle on the hill because I liked that. And we're gonna have some more noble huts. We're gonna have I need to make like a grocery stall for all the vegetables and produce. I'll probably want to try to make like a farm area. And we need a church, and we need housing, obviously. So we're just gonna kind of just keep on making things. And a gazebo. I don't actually have a gazebo yet. I have a sitting area outside that has a roof, but it was not a gazebo. I would not call it a gazebo. So there you go. But yeah, so that's kind of what I was thinking, is just kind of making a town and just filling it up as much as I can. And if you guys like these kind of town builds with the kind of sped up vibe, we'll obviously we're going to finish this one. I'm going to call it Springtown because I'm building it in spring, but there is a couple other seasons too in game. There's summer, obviously autumn, and then there's winter, and then they also have spooky. It's called like Olden, and like it's kind of like all dark looking and stuff. It's, I think, the one that it's kind of like winter but without ice, if to kind of get the vibe. It's the one that the vampire castle was built on, so to give you an idea of the vibe. So we could technically do towns that kind of fit that sort of vibe. So for this town, I'm doing a lot of pinks and also greens. So the roof is kind of green. I didn't want to have the all green roof. I originally did, but I was like, I just really don't like it. And I have the flags being green. I don't worry about what icons on the flag. I just kind of put the flag down. But yeah, so that's kind of what I was working with here. So I don't know, that was kind of like my theme, my inspo, because the flowers here are very like pink and green, and so I want to kind of that. So if there's interest, I may do more, if you will, more towns, but I'm having a lot of fun with it. I also really like doing the smaller ones. I don't know if we'll do them like all in a row, like, you know what I mean? Like, I had a day off today, quiet day. I didn't really want to do much, so I've just kind of been relaxing, watching some stuff on YouTube, chilling out, and I was like, let's build some stuff on Tiny Glade, just kind of resting and stuff like that. And but you know, I'm probably gonna go have a nap after this and get some lunch and stuff like that, and then I'm gonna play with Ben, and then I'll probably watch a movie with Ben, and then I'll go to sleep. Or record something with Tiny Glade. I don't know. But either way, I'll probably go to sleep. And so there's not going to be too much after that. So I guess... Why is this? I'm just looking here. How many should I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I do have 5. I'm not dope. Never mind. Don't mind me. I just can't count. We're about to switch over to the next part. So there is some couple cuts here. I didn't know what to put in this corner, so it was just like flowers. Baby flowers. And I put a bridge here to make it easy to cross. It's like, oh, so cute. So cute. Anyways, but yeah, so I don't know, I was kind of just like, what I'm saying is that this is part 1, or whatever I'm going to call it, part 1 of the Springtown. There might be like a, you know, a different thing in between. Like I might do like tomorrow's theme might be like George of the Jungle, and I'm like, wow, that's really cool. I need to build George of the Jungle. That came into my head because the other day I made a joke about Glow of the Forest. Anyways, watch my forest series. It's great. I don't know if that episode's out yet because I don't know when I made that joke or when it's gonna be posted. So there you go. But yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking with that. Ooh, heck yeah. Dad just messaged me saying there's some cupcakes on the bench I can have some of. But he is. But yeah, so I don't know. But yeah, I did a little garden shed there. Maybe they maintain the flowers in the town. This is the bakery. So my kind of goal with this, I haven't done it just yet. I'll show you. I'll talk to you when I get there. So with the bakery, again, I kind of liked what we did with the other bakery, having like the top and bottom part, so I did something similar. But I also thought, you know what, they'd need like a big industrial oven to make all their bread. So I do end up turning this big sackle thing into a what looks like a large fireplace, if you will. I wanted it to look like, I don't know, like you could cook bread here. So that's kind of what I was thinking. And I ended up also, which I'm pretty proud of, I ended up making the blacksmith place look different to this as well, even though they both use a similar kind of circle with a lot of chimney stuff. So I was quite proud of that, which you'll get to actually see this episode, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, so I don't know, that's kind of what we're working with. And did I finish telling you that, yeah, there'll be a George of the Jungle episode? Not really, but you know, it's gonna be like Springtown, a daily theme, maybe some more Springtown. Like, maybe I'll do a Springtown in a slower episode too. Like, I'm just, you know, going with the vibes. You know what I mean? So, like, you know, some days I'm not going to want to play Tiny Glade, and I'm not going to spend, you know, 2 hours doing some building to speed up for you guys to watch in a 40-minute thing. And some days I'm going to be like, oh, I really want to do the daily theme. That's really cool. But I want this to be a kind of multi-episode mini-series within our Tiny Glade series, as I feel. And again, we might do other themed towns for other seasons, you know, stuff like that. And sometimes, you know, the daily themes don't really stand out to me. Like, you know, today's one I think was Sun Temple, and that's like a really cool idea, but the thing that they gave us, it was like a hill with like some arches and stuff leading up to it. And like I put a circle building up the top. I was like, that's done. That's the Sun Temple. Like, you know, they're not like, they don't inspire me to build something really big or extravagant. So if you guys have any ideas of like a vague theme you'd like to see me try, we can do that. No guarantee. No guarantee. But if you have like an idea, like, you know, this is obviously quite a pink town, but like we could do like a green town, maybe like an elf town, or like, I don't know, an elven, try to do like a different, I don't know, but some kind of like, if you've got an idea for a theme, let me know. I don't really want ideas for my builds. You know, I don't really like being told what to do, but if you've got like a theme for a, you know, just a theme, it's just general theme, we'll see if it sparks inspiration, because if it doesn't spark inspiration, like, I'm not gonna build it. Also, I don't know why, but my game glitched out here and I couldn't copy any of my stuff, so I was like, what? I did actually have to restart the game, so I don't know if it's just buggy or what. This is me googling, so I apologize. I probably should cut it out, but I'm not going to, because then I have to like shorten it, and then look at that, I restarted my game, everything's fine. There you go. So we do finish the bakery in this part here. I don't think I had much to do left on the bakery, so it's quite all right. But yeah, I don't know. So that's kind of what I'm thinking, is just a bit of everything, I suppose, you know. But yeah, I don't know. How are you guys doing today? I'm doing good. I enjoyed my nice relaxing morning. I washed my hair, which I needed to do. Man, I wish I could get away with not washing my hair, but the problem is that it takes months before your hair starts self-cleaning, and I really don't want to live my life with greasy hair for months. So, I don't know. Guess I just gotta keep on washing it. But I guess if you commit to it, I don't know, it works. But, and people say like, oh, you know, my hair's like, you know, I never need washing, and it looks like super good all the time. But like, do we believe these people? Like, do we believe them that they never wash their hair and their hair is like super clean and beautiful? Do we believe them? Like, is that Like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, they go, yeah, you can't even tell. But, like, I feel like sometimes you can. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like, okay, some people, like, they're like, yeah, this is my natural deodorant. You can't even tell that, like, I'm not wearing a real deodorant. It's like, yeah, you fucking stink, babe. Like, okay. But, you know, like, is it, like, a similar kind of thing with the hair? I don't know. I don't know. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. Is like, I would like to try it, but I don't want to commit to having nasty ass greasy hair for months. And I also don't want to be like, yeah, it's great. I never have to wash my hair again. It's fine. I look great. And I look like a fucking swamp witch. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to commit to that. So I don't know. I think we'll just keep washing my hair for now, is the process I've come to. I mean, that's obviously where I was at already, but that's kind of like my thought about trying it. Is like, I'm worried that I'll be a nasty swamp witch if I don't. And I'll convince myself that it looks the same and it doesn't. And because we don't know, like, does it actually work? I truly don't know. I've never bothered to research it, and I feel like at this stage, I don't really want to. Because, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's just not something that I'm that passionate about. You know, sometimes, if you guys know, I'm always Googling things, but that's because I'm genuinely interested. But this, I don't really care. I don't know. Sometimes it's just like, yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah. Dearie me. What are you guys having for lunch today? It's lunchtime here. I usually have, like, lunch or dinner. Like, I have, like, I have brunch and dinner. So I have a late breakfast and, like, an early dinner. And just have 2 meals a day. I'm thinking if there's any in the house, I kind of want to cook some potatoes. But if there's not, I might cook some pasta and make, like, a white sauce, like a cheese sauce. And kind of do that. That could be really tasty. With some garlic in it. That might be really yummy. Yeah, so up to the noble house now, by the way. So I tried to do some weird shapes with this. I really, with the noble houses and the castles that I've been doing lately, I just kind of put stuff on it until I'm like, yeah, that looks good. And I just kind of keep on putting random shit down until I just feel like it's good. Which I really like about this game. It's kind of fun. But yeah, I'm quite happy with how this one turned out. And as you can see, this is a slightly different shade of pink. It's a more reddy shade of pink, and I quite like it. I feel like it was giving the town a much needed mix, like a different pop of color than instead of just being all pink houses. So I do actually go back, and because you see how I have like a lot of houses that are multiple parts, like there's not any just yet that are just one block. And so I really want to, so I go back and I change some of these to have the dark pink on some areas of the house, and then I do change this one here to have some of the light pink areas. So we've got a bit of a mix, and I just think it gives a bit more variation and depth to the town. I do like it. I do actually as well later on change the color of the wood, not on this house, on my fisherman's hut area, fishing stall, to be blue, because, you know, fish are blue. And so I wanted I wanted that. So that's kind of what I did with that, but that's not here, so you don't really care about that, but I don't know. And I liked what I did the other day too with my statue in my vampire castle. So this is a similar replicator of like some weird statue thing. I don't know. It's a circle. It's beautiful. What do you mean? Like, it's a nice circle. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe they really like circles here. We need more decorations. We need more clutter. Also, I've been thinking, because the other day in the vampire one, I think, I was talking about things I wanted to see and how I was like, yeah, I want more vegetables. I want more, I want vegetables. I want clutter, that sort of stuff. I would really like a new area to build. So, how I was saying earlier, we got spring, we got summer, we got all those kind of things. We got autumn. I would like to see a water one. And okay, because hear me out. So the other day when we did, we built the Venice inspired like little place that was all water, right? What like okay, so like that was little, right? But around the outside of the glade there's already like trees and stuff. You can see off in the distance at trees. I just want water. I just want one that's all water, and we have to like build an island in our bit, but like it looks like a water, and so like we could just have like nothing that's like, I don't know, or water. I just think that could be really cool and fun. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. I don't know. I just think it would be cool. Because like obviously you can put water down and like make like a whole water area, but I just think it would be nice to have like outside the glade look watery too. I don't know. I guess the thing is, it's called Tiny Glade, so you're meant to build just like something tiny in the glade. We obviously switched to our next recording a bit later on in the day for me, and I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to put in this spot, and I was gonna put a gazebo, but I was like, listen, I can't just put a gazebo everywhere. I don't know where I'm gonna put something, or else I'm just gonna have nothing but gazebos. So I wanted to make a picnic area, and so this is what I came up with. It's, I think, quite interesting. I've not done it in any of my builds. So I'd make these as like little stone tables. I put 2 of them down, and I don't know, I think I'm quite happy with how it turned out. It's probably more a sitting area than a picnic area, but I don't know, I quite like it, and I think it's pretty cool. And I think it also kind of makes sense to be at the entrance too. Like maybe, you know, so let's say, okay, here we go. Let's imagine, right? You're leaving or arriving in town, and you're waiting for your friend to get there. Like maybe you're going somewhere and you're like, okay, we need to like head on out, but like you guys want to meet up, so like I don't know, you meet by the gate and you sit down and stuff, and I don't know, maybe you just got here and you want to have a beer. Like you could probably like pick up a beer at the like hotel just across the way and like sit down, have a beer, relax. And so that's kind of what I imagine this area being, like a little just like a spot to sit, if you will, as you are, like just a nice little transitional area. Like I want it to be a spot to just sit and have a good time, and I don't know, that's kind of the vibe I was going for here. I just thought it makes sense too. Like maybe you're like waiting for someone to get your horse, like unhitch your horse or whatever at the stable. I don't know. But I just thought it was a good waiting spot, and I thought it kind of worked to be right at the entrance of town too. Like, I don't know. I also end up doing this little pond at the start of town. I just thought it looked nice. There was this big open area, and I was like, I don't really just want to have like, I don't know, like freaking just like dirt there. So I was like, we'll do a pond. Nice little pond, and just kind of break it up a little. But yeah, so that's kind of what we're working with so far. I think I start on the blacksmith next. Maybe? Yes. Here we go. So I put the blacksmith here because again, for the similar reason that I have the stable here. I'm like, the blacksmith's a pretty important thing, because like say you need swords patched up or whatever, you need a new sword, your horse needs like their horseshoes new horseshoes. They need like horseshoes fixed up. They need that sort of stuff. I'm like, that would make sense for this to be right next to the blacksmith. The stable and the blacksmith need to be close together for that reason. So that's why I put it here. It's at the entrance of town. So again, if you're just passing through, you could come here, get to the blacksmith nice and easy, and then head on out. So that's kind of why I put this here too, in my fictional town. I really wish there was like some kind of like people we could do to like see people actually walking around our towns instead of me just being like, yeah, this is a blacksmith, guys, and like this is what happens. Like I really wish there was like little people that could like you could place down or something. I don't know. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I guess they're all inside sleeping or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. I quite like it. I like that the sheep's there too. The sheep gets in the way in my build so many times. I think in this area there's a sheep, and then where we build the other area was a sheep. And oh my god, also I was really pleased that the stair went on that one up there. I was like, oh, that looks so good. But yeah. So the sheep just continually get in my way. Like I have to wait for them to play stuff. Like I don't want them stuck in there. Like I mean, I guess I could get them stuck in there, but it's just like, sheep, leave, please. But yeah, I was actually really, like I said, happy with how this turned out. I really quite liked that I had the two like kind of fire areas that looked quite different. And I put a couple logs next to it because I was like, yeah, that kind of works. And look, I finally found a use for that door. You see that, chat? I was going to put a door leading out to the side here, this balcony bit, but I was like, I don't want to, because if I do, I'm not going to like that door anymore because they won't match. And then I'll change it to be a door like every other door. So I didn't. So this is kind of what we're working with. I don't know. What is my brother sending me? Oh my goodness. Oh, my brother's out of control. He was doing a gym bro thing, and he's been doing cutting for the past few months. So he's not been eating much at all. And he finished his cut recently. And I think the other day when we played with him, he's like, yeah, I'm gonna eat a kilo of spaghetti when I finish my cut. And so the other day, I'm like working away and he sends me a picture. He's like, it's a kilo of spaghetti. I'm like, oh my god. He's like, I finished my cut. And I'm like, you wild. And I'm like, he's like, I'm eating it for lunch. I'm like, oh, okay. He's like, yeah. He's like, Ayla's like, he's like, I figured I couldn't eat spaghetti for breakfast. I was like, why not? He's like, I don't know. He's like, I just can't eat a kilo of spaghetti for breakfast. That seems wrong. I was like, okay. And then he's like, Ayla just said to eat it for breakfast. He's like, but I ain't buying it because Ayla's his fiance now. See, look at this damn sheep. You see it? But look at him. God, he's driving me crazy. There you go. Stupid sheep. But yeah, so but yeah, so that's kind of like, I don't know what he's up to. He's eating a kilo of spaghetti, and then he messaged me later in the day. Oh my goodness. He's like, my tummy hurt. I was like, oh my goodness. This what happens when you eat a kilo of spaghetti, brother. And then today he messages me as I'm like, I don't know what I was up to. I think I was drinking my coffee and playing Infinity Nikki, and he's like, I'm gonna eat this whole chicken for breakfast. And he sent me a photo of like a barbecue chicken, like one of the ones you can get from the supermarket. I'm like, brother. He's like, I'm gonna do it. I'm like, why can you eat a whole chicken for breakfast but not spaghetti for breakfast? And he's like, it's just how it is. I was like, okay, radio. Whatever you say, brother. They seem kind of like the same thing to me, but he's having a good time. He goes to the gym like 5 times a day. Well, twice a day. So he's fine. Don't worry about him. Everyone's like, we are worried about him. We're worried about you. Your whole family's a little crackers. But yeah, that's fine. Little kooky. Okay. I really like these roses too, by the way. I also built, as you can see, this is not a blacksmith town. Like a blacksmith. But I was like, let's put some little residential homes down. So this is kind of what I came up with, some little residential stuff in the corner. I was like, yeah, it's kind of cute. I was like, we need some of this down here, you know, just to kind of get the place feeling a bit busier. We can't just have businesses and rich people houses, so we'll definitely put more of these around. I just thought this was a nice spot for them. We'll see where we go. I'm not quite sure what I want to build next. We do have my fishing hut next. My fish salesperson. Fisherman, fisherwoman. I don't know what it'd be called. To be honest though, okay. So I never get, like, so fisherwoman, right? I don't want to be called a fisherwoman. I'm a fisherman. Like, if I'm going fishing, I'm a fisherman. Like, I don't get that. Like, it doesn't bother me to be called, like, a fisherman. Like, I know you're not saying I look like a man or anything. Like, it's just a fisherman. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. A lot of people get really upset about stuff like that, though. It doesn't worry me. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just behind the times and that should bother me. I think it really depends too. At least for me. Like, you can hear the tone in someone's voice. Like, you know, I feel like with fisherman, it's not really... I feel like you can't say that offensively, but maybe you can. But I don't know. I feel like it's the tone in the voice. Like, you know, like if someone, like, I don't know. Like if someone calls me a dude or like, I think dude's gender neutral. I don't know. Again, and like my man, again, I feel that feels like kind of gender neutral. Like, I don't know. Like that wouldn't bother me, but I feel like it bothers a lot of people. I don't know. It's kind of wild. I mean, I guess whatever makes you happy, but also you really got to think about people's, like, tone and stuff. Because, like, I don't know. I would say 90% of people don't mean it offensively when they say stuff like that. But, again, what do I know? What do I know? But you can see how I've switched already. But you see how I alternated the house colors there. It had the darker pink and the lighter pink. I thought that was cool. This is a big ass bridge. I originally was like, ooh. I was like, we'll put a dock here and like it'll be great. I was like, oh, we need a bridge for people to cross. I can't just leave it like that. And so then I was like, oh, now this bridge is really kind of awkward. But I think I ended up making something I was quite happy with. So it's fine. It's just a little, it ends up being really big. I think I'm going to do more to it. I don't here, but I think I'm going to do more to it. I think I'm going to put like a building on top of it and have like a, I don't know, an archway or something that people have to cross through or something. I don't quite know. But this is my little fisherman's hut here. I put it here because I was like, it's kind of cute next to the little grill in the lake. So that's kind of what I was working with there. We also build some more houses over here too. So that's kind of fun. I just kind of squish as much stuff into this little square as possible. Like I want to put, like, I don't want it to be too crowded and busy, but I also don't want it to be not. Like, I want there to be stuff everywhere. So that's kind of what we're working with here. There we go. So I'm actually really quite... See, look at this damn sheep. Look at him. He's right where I want to put something. You see him? Look at him. Look at him. Look at that damn sheep. He's moving. I pet him now. See, I just put it down in hopes that he turns away. And it kind of worked. But, like, look at him. He's just in the way. Ah. I guess that's, I don't know, if you have an animal, that kind of makes sense. If you, they just, cats, they just get in the way. Like, I don't know, if you have a cat, they're just like, you're tripping over them all the goddamn time and stuff, and it drives me crazy. Like, I was good when I went and had my shower this morning. I was like, I got up to have my shower and I come out, like, I got my towel ready, and my cat comes fucking like bat out of hell, fucking charging full speed, and he fucking jumps in the shower as just as I'm about to get in there because he wants to have a shower. I'm like, where'd you even come from? Like, he just came fucking top speed, fucking charging right in. He wanted to get that shower before me. So then I had to stand there for 5 minutes while he fucking had his shower and just waiting. I'm waiting to get in the shower because this cat needed to get in first. I'm like, oh my god. Buddy. You're killing me, buddy. Oh dear. Also, look at all those. There you go. Fix those stairs. It's beautiful. Beautiful. But how cool is that? I like my little raised platform for the fish. I think that's kind of fun. Again, I wanted it to look different. Like, you know, I can only build the same shop so many times. I don't know. So, I'm quite pleased with how it turned out. I think it's cute, and I kind of like that the fish is covered, too. I was going to have it all open, but I'm like, it's kind of cool having it covered and raised up, because it's a kind of low one. I was going to make that yellow, but I was like, it feels wrong, and then I was like, I'll make it blue. And I was like, what if the trim's blue instead? So this is where we go to. So, I don't know. The trim's blue. It's a little stand-outy compared to the rest of the town, but I kind of like it. I feel like it kind of just makes the vibe a bit different around here, and I'm here for it. So that's kind of what I was working with. Did I not put any lanterns when I made it dark? Oh, I did. Okay. I was like, I don't remember where I put the lanterns on this one. No, I literally just built it. It's fine. It's fine. Don't even worry about it, chat. But yeah. So what are you guys gonna do for the rest of the day? Let me know. I already told you what I'm up to for the rest of the day. Good old nap. And then tomorrow, I'm helping Glow with the Sims event. I'm doing it myself. We're up to week 3. And we're gonna play some more Suns, I think, as well. I don't know how much I want to play because my throat's still being sore and it's just a pain in the butt. I really should, I don't know, get checked out or something. I've been sick since Christmas. But it's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm sure it's okay. But yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Look how cute these little houses are. These ones are a lot littler than the other ones. But again, I figure if you live next to the smelly fish shop, you probably don't have much money. So I was like, it's gotta be a little one, you know what I mean? That was my logic anyways. But it's pretty cute, I think anyways. I don't know, I quite like it. I don't know if I'd want to live here, but I think it's well cute. But anyways, we are coming to a close. I'm actually gonna try to end on time this time instead of having to put a proper cut over and stuff. But anyways, thank you guys so very much for watching. We are gonna have more Springtown coming soon. Don't know when. Soon, whenever I feel like it. We'll see. Let me know what you're thinking of it so far. And, I don't know, put some theme suggestions in the comments and all that good stuff. And, yeah. I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I'm actually kind of early now, but that's okay. I don't know. Thank you guys so very much, and I'll see you all next time.